Okay, are we live? Am I live? Let's check. New hub. Can I check? Am I live? Filter channels and apply. Okay, I think am I live? Yes. Can I check? Am I live? Okay, we are live. So, hi everyone. My name is Jayaprakash. Currently, I'm working as a technical support executive, and right now I'm in front end team. But I have more interest in MERN stack, so I'm going to start my learning and building some applications. So today, I thought like I will make one marketplace app. So today, what we'll do, we'll make front, not front end. We'll make first backend, and someday else we'll do front end also. So today we'll only focus in backend thing. Okay, so let me go to my VS Code and start my project. Okay, now I'm in my VS Code application, and here I will initialize my project. Okay, first of all we have to initialize our project now. Okay, so what we can do, npm init -y. So if we use -y, so it will make our package.json file by default. So basically these things will be default. It won't ask for these things. Hmm. Okay, now our package is initialized. So for making our backend we need few dependencies, like first of all we need express, so we'll install that. And what else we need mongoose, and we need .env also. So express mongoose.env, express, anything else? Oh, no. Okay, we'll see anything else if required. Wow, I haven't done install. Okay, npm install express. What? What a mistake. INS. Okay, finally. What a silly mistake I'm doing right now. Okay, we will wait for this to install. Okay, finally our packages are installed, and we can see .env, express, and mongoose. One dev dependency will install nodemon, npm I, and hyphen save dev nodemon to keep running our backend server. So that's why I'm installing nodemon. Okay, NodeMon is also installed for our main is index.js. Okay, so we'll make index.js file for our entry point. So first of all, I have to import express express. Hmm, Anything else we need? Hmm, okay, we'll see. We'll make our application express. Okay, and what we have to do, we have to connect our database also, no? Okay, let's make connection, or let's make utils directory for our database connection. Here we'll write our database name. So what we can write, um, let's give db.js. So in db.js what we'll do, we'll import first our mongoose. Okay. I'm live now, let me check. Yes, we are live. Okay, so here what we'll do, mongoose is installed. Now we'll make one function that will be our connect db connect database, connect db. Okay, and here we'll do try catch block, and in try catch block we'll do await and mongoose.connect. To use await we need our function to be async, and here we need to provide our database URL. Okay, so for database URL we'll make env file, the main directory will make na. Shit. Dot env. Here we'll make mongodb URI equals to, so our URL will be mongodb. So here is my mongodb and this is my URL. Let's copy, and after copying we'll go in our VS Code and use this. Okay, for the database we'll make our database name as marketplace. Fine. And one more thing we'll do, port. We will use 3002. We can use anything, but let's use 3002. And let me report const port, not port. Here we need MongoDB URI. But I will write only URI equals to what caps lock process.env dot MongoDB URI means this one. Hmm. Okay. Await mongoose.connect, and here we'll put our URI. And if his connection is full, then we'll do console log, and here we will print something like database connection successful, or database successfully connected. SUCE has connected. Fine. Else database connection failed, and we'll exit from process also. Process.exit 0. And we have to export our function module.export equals to connectdb. Right now our db file is done, but one thing is missing. If I will console log URI, then what do you think it will throw? Hence it will console log undefined. Let's see. Let me make package.json. Here we will do start script, and here we will do node mon index.js. So if I will run npm start, our node mon will start. Right now nothing is showing because our database is not connected. So what we can do here, we have exported connectivity na. Okay, fine. So what I will do, connect db function dot then. So what we'll do in here, if it is connected, so we can do app dot listen, and here we'll do our port. Okay, let me make const port equals to process.env dot port, and here will be our port. Now you can log server is running on port. Let me save and see what is happening. Are we getting anything? Wow, wonderful. Database connection failed undefined. Okay, so the reason is that this thing is undefined. Why? Because this thing is defined in .env file, and to use .envs we have to import our .env. .env equals to require .env. Will this work now? I don't think. Maybe. Am I getting anything? No? Okay, because we have not initialized our configuration for this file. .env.config. Okay, let's save. Finally, MongoDB database is connected. You can see this log. I'm getting this URL and Mongo database connected successfully. If any new here who don't know about .env, so if you will go in browser, so you can search there .env package npm. So here they have defined how we can use, look, .env config key and value defined in .env file, and we have to initialize .env and then we can use. So yeah, and let's go again on our VS Code. Okay, now finally our database is connected, but if our port can't find, then we can use any another port. Let's make this one. Server is running on port 3002. Okay, but one thing I'm not getting, I have defined .env in db.js. This is working here also. Okay, but if I will use .env, if I'll import .env here, then will it work? Let's find out. I will comment this from here. We'll import here connection field and let's find out. No, it is not working. So we have to use here only. Now connection port is also running. Okay. Hmm, okay. Hmm, let's close this one. Close this. Hmm, fine. Now what we'll do? We'll start our routing. Okay, so let's make our router directory, and here we'll do auth router .js. Here we'll import express require express, and from express we can use our router const router express.router, and in the end we have to export also. So module.exports equals to router. So in our auth router, what we'll do, our registration and login. Sorry. So router route. There is one more way we can do router, and then here we can pass another thing. No, here we have to pass. Hmm, there are two things we needed here. Okay, let's see. I forgot, but we can do in that way also. So here we will do our register dot post. Post method we will do for register obviously, and here we need our controller. Okay, so before controller we'll make our model. We need two things. First is models. For model we need auth model, not auth, basically user model, because we need user model.js. Now we need mongoose obviously in the model. Oh, that was shortcut. Okay. Const mongoose will make our schema. This is our user schema. mongoose.schema. So what are the things we need in our registration? Name and type will be string, require will be true, and we need email, type will be string, require will be true, name, email, password. Okay, automatic suggestion is nice for me. String, require will be true, name, password, phone, type will be number, require will be true. So while registering we should know, like, if this is a normal user or admin or any distributor. What do we say in marketplace? Client, you can say client, huh? So we'll check, is he admin or not. Type will be boolean and default will be false. And what else we need? When this account is created, so created at type is date and default will be date.now. Anything else we need? I don't think so. Right now we need it. Now we'll make a model. Const user equals to new mongoose.model, and here we'll give user and our schema name. User and schema name. Our schema name is user schema. Module.export user. So our user schema is done, means model. Now we have to create controllers. Let's create controllers. Auth controller. So in controller we need our user model. Const user require model user model. So first thing what we'll do in auth controller, we'll do registration part now. Registration, user registration. register, and once user will register, so we need request and response. And obviously this will be our asynchronous function, and here we'll try and catch block. And first of all, we need our data, which will come from our request. Const, what are the things will we get? Name, email, and password, phone. Name, email, password, phone. This will get from request.body. Now, check if user is already exist in database. Now, to check, what we can do, user dot find email. Const user already exists. Already, or user already already user already exists. Await our model user dot find one, and here we can pass email. So if already exists user is there, what do we need? We can respond directly now. If already exists, then we can return and response dot status with 409 and dot json. We can send message that email is already in use, so you can't go further. But if user is not there, then create new user and save database. Const user and await user dot create. Where is suggestion? Okay, I will write it, no problem. User dot create, and while creating we need to pass all the data. What are the data? We have name, email, password, phone. Okay, now if user is created, then we can return our response dot status with 201, and in the message we can write something like message is registration successful. Okay, and one more thing, we can send our whole user. But once we'll send user. Okay, let's send it now, but we'll show you something interesting while sending. So if it this error. So what we can do, console log, or not console log, we have to return also now if there is any error. Response dot status 400, and in JSON we can pass message registration failed. We have to export our function also. So let's say module.exports. So here I can pass directly our register, but we'll make more functions, so I have to import again and again in our auth router. So what I'm going to do, I will do inside register. I'll make it as subject, not object. Basically I will pass like this, and what I can do here, const auth controller require, let me pick it up here. We need our controller, no? Where is controller? Controllers, auth controller. Okay, so I can directly write this name here and dot register. So I don't have to, like, if I will make now login function again, so I can directly use auth controller dot login. Otherwise if I won't have used that way, so I have to import every file or destructure it here, then I have to use. So I'm using right now like this. Let's save it. Let's use this in our index.js app.use, and here we'll make API slash v1. So this is a, basically we can say convention. So why we use convention? So for example, v1 is API is our like it's API endpoint, and v1 is our version. So in future if we change anything in our API, so we can change the version 1 to 2. So yeah, and here we can do, or this one we are using for auth now, so we can use auth, and here we have to import our router. So for the router we can directly import auth router, or here const auth router require our router is here auth router, and we can pass it here auth router. Now this is done, but one thing is still left. Okay, we'll see what is happening right now. Now if I will go on my postman, where is my postman? Or let me see this. Okay, this is my postman. Here I will do HTTP request for register API v1. So we have to give the same name as we have given in our application. So yeah, API v1 auth and register. Why register? Because we have given in our router slash register, and here we have to go body row and JSON file, and here we have to pass all the things which is required there. Name Jayaprakash, email, password will, let's say, Jayaprakash, name, email, password, phone. Phone will be our number 123456789. Okay, obviously this is not my number. I think 1 2 3 4 things कर दिया ना. Let me check. Yeah. So now if I'll hit enter, means send from here data. Will this go there? Let's see. Send. Could not send the request. Why? Let's see. Post. There is request header. Did we get anything in our backend? Let's check out. Port is connected, but nothing is there. Why? Connect and refused. 5000. Okay. I think our MongoDB is not started. Is it the reason? Yes. Let's make new connection here. Now MongoDB is started. Now if I'll go again in Postman. Now if I'll hit enter, what is happening? Ooh, nothing. Nothing happens. Why? Connection refused. Okay, I think one thing I missed. We are sending JSON data from our backend, but however, application will know that we are using JSON. So we can do express or app.use. We can do app.use express.json. Okay, now I got to know what could be the problem. Okay, but still let me show you Postman. And now if I will hit enter, then I think again I will get the same error. Yes. So the problem is, as I can see here, the connection is refused because we have given our database name in VS Code. Let me open VS Code. VS Code.env file, VS Code here. Marketplace. Can you see this? But this database is not available in our MongoDB. So let me go on MongoDB, and as here it is. Wow. Is it made? Refresh. There is nothing, but our schema is ready. Marketplace. It's there. Let me send request again. Where is my VS Code? Let's go Postman. I'm not getting what is the problem right now. Ooh, got it. Our backend is running on different port. Like this, I'm requesting 5000, and our backend, what I did here is something else. Can you see 2000, 3002? Let me make 5009. And if it is not there, then we'll use 5002. Now it should work. Let me go to again Postman. Will this work now? Let me send. Oh my god. Still getting error. But can anyone help me? Can anyone help me? Let me debug. What I'm doing here. Postman. First of all, let's go to VS Code. We will check one by one. Are we getting data or not? So to get data, let's go to controller, and first we'll check here. CLA console log. Am I getting name, email, password, and phone? Am I getting? Let me send data from VS Code again. Okay, I console logged, but this time I got message registration failed in VS Postman, but the error is still same. Because I don't know. Just I'm learning, so I don't know. Server is running on port 5000 fine. We are sending request from 5000 fine. API v1 auth and register. API v1 auth and then auth router is register. Okay, this is still fine, but I'm not getting any data now. So what could be the reason? The data I'm not getting here, obviously. Port I'm using 5000. So it is running on 5000 and I'm requesting also on 5000. But you haven't seen, guys, but right now what I did, I send request again. If you can see in the logs, it is passed and I didn't do anything. I don't know what happened, but I just hit send button again and the registration successful. Here you can see message we are getting. Let me close this. Message registration successful. Name, email, password, phone, and all things is here. Obviously, we don't need to send password and we have to encrypt while saving in the database because anyone can access our database. Not anyone can access. Basically, if our data breaches, so no one can access. So that's the reason we need to hash our password. For hashing, we'll use bcrypt library, bcrypt npm package, and for session we'll use JSON web token. Okay, we can do. It's too late, but still, let's see how much I can do more thing. Okay, let's go on VS Code again. So our registration part is basically done, but we have to use two things. Basically, we want to use validation and our password should be encrypted. So we need to install two things, bcrypt and JWT, JSON Web Token. Okay, it's too late now. We will do next time because it's too late for me and I can't work so much right now. So yeah, so that's it guys for the day. We'll do another part in our next stream. I thought I will complete backend part in one video, but I think marketplace is not a small project, and it will take so much time. So for backend, I think I have to make so many videos, and yeah, once our backend will complete, then we'll start our front end. So that's it, guys, for the day. See you next time. And if anyone needs any help, or if what yeah, if anyone needs any help, so just comment it, and I will try to answer if I know. Basically, I right now I am learning, but still, yeah. Thank you guys, and have a nice day. Bye bye.